So I'm not gonna lie, I've pretty much messed up day one. It's 19:17 on a Saturday night and it is the 1st of February. And over February, I set myself the challenge to do 28 videos over 28 days. And the 28 videos would consist of training and tips and guidance on your health, inspiration, personal development, business, relationships, jiu-jitsu, just general things that people could relate to that would help them move forward with their life, to help them understand themselves better, to help them realize that they are not the only person that's in that position that they're in. And I wanted to do it long form, so it would then be anywhere between 4 and maybe 10 minutes long, and I was going to stick them up, and I am not going to stick them up on YouTube. One of the main reasons that I kind of messed this up is that I'm really good at planning my time, but I tried to cram in too much over the last 48 hours. On Friday, my schedule was from pretty much hour to hour rammed, and that's one of my big cardinal rules, is that I don't focus stack. There has to be some space in between to be able to breathe so that we can go from one thing to the other. And actually Friday just piled up all the way through from 4:15 in the morning to 7:30 at night. And on today, I've been very much focused on family. So this morning we had a date night with the daughter, and then we went out for a walk. Then we took the kid for a horse riding lesson. Then we went to Spoons for dinner. Then I've just put the kids down. And this is the first opportunity that I've got to sit down and actually share my thoughts and findings and life and journaling, if you like, via my phone, to be able to do it with you. So one of the things I'm quite proud of is the fact that I've had the discipline to come down here and do it, because it is film night with the wife and she has been okay with me coming down here to do it. The things I have to respect and the boundaries that I create between my work and my life. Weekends are solely family time. Monday to Friday, I put everything into our membership, everything into me, everything into helping the people that we do. And then there's this little button that we just flick off, and that is Saturday and Sunday, primarily for me to be present for the girls, my older kids and my wife, and actually doing the things that I love. And if I didn't have that, I wouldn't have the rest and recovery that I desperately need to get going again on Monday. So I guess today's first focus is about thinking about your schedule. Now, Monday through to Thursday, absolutely highest levels of productivity. I felt really, really good, and I've actually changed the way that I work. And in one of the videos that I'm going to do over the 28 days, I'm going to teach you about the kill zones and actually managing your time in blocks. And the kill zone is a block of time that is 90 minutes long. And I'm going to show you how you could be productive in that. But I also really want this video to be about understanding about the pressures that we put ourselves under. Now, focus stacking is kind of going, right, I'm going to do this job, next job, next job, next job, next job. And actually, I broke that rule of going, I can only do the top three. Three is king. Top 3 things that we're going to do in a day. That's where my time, my energy, my focus is all going to go on achieving those things. But actually on Friday, there was probably about 6 of them. And I felt exhausted by the end of the day from doing it, because I still have my personal responsibilities. I went to jiu-jitsu. I took a friend who's struggling a little bit mentally there as well. So that was really important to do that. I had the school run, which was a bit of a curveball because the wife had an extra client. So that was a curveball. And again, I had calls that were stacked up right up until the point where I was going out for lunch with friends. So everything just felt crammed. And when we do that on a daily basis, what we do is we put ourselves under huge amounts of pressure. And the thing with time pressure is the thing that creates anxiety. It's the thing that causes us not to be in control or have clarity of our lives. Because we don't have control of our time, we don't have control of our energy levels, we don't have control of the focus. So we start spiraling into this chaotic lifestyle to the point where we're doing things where we're breaking boundaries, like I'm doing right now, to fulfill things that need doing. Now, I could easily just say, well, I'm not going to do a video over the weekend and then kind of screw the 28 day, but it goes against what I'm really trying to achieve. And I think the whole point of doing this is to show sometimes the discipline that we need. The video is going to take 5 minutes to record, maybe 5 minutes to edit. So it's not the end of the day. But if I did this consistently over and over and over again, that's when our lives are affected by the relationships that we have. If we constantly keep encroaching on those boundaries, our wives, our husbands, our kids, our personal commitments, They're the things that become the cost of us focus stacking, of us playing catch up, of us not planning out of time correctly, right? I've just had a small taste of that. 95% of the time I'm on top of my game. I don't think anyone really can say that they're 100%. So one of the things I want you to think about going into next week is from Monday to Friday, I just want you to think about having the top 3 things that you're going to focus on each day. And those 3 things could be anything from your health to your relationships, your personal development to your business, or some element of fun. Don't make it all about business, because if it always becomes about business, your narrative is about business, your life is about business, and then it starts dominating everything else around you. What we're trying to achieve is a balance of making sure that the things that we focus on are, for us personally, are family committed, or the things that move us forward in our business. The thing about being a great business owner / leader is the diversity on how we spend our time, spreading it between different areas of our life, the professional side and the personal side. If we focus more on that personal side and we build success from home, that spills into the business. And we get the benefits of that. If we focus too much on the business, we're exhausted and lack energy and focus to be present at home because constantly breaking boundaries. That's your task for this week. Make sure you look at the top 3 things that are absolutely critical for you to achieve. That is where the priority of your time, your energy and focus is going to go in. It's the first things that should be going into your schedule on the Monday, on the Tuesday, on the Wednesday. That's where you should be thinking about where your peak energy times are and making sure that you're using that peak energy time to achieve the task or the mission that it is that you want to complete. That's it. That's day 1. I'm going to see you for day 2 tomorrow, where I'm going to break my boundary again for 10 minutes because I didn't preempt to think to pre-film them earlier in the week. But it's content day on Tuesday and I'm going to smash out a whole ton of them ready to go. Have a good one.